Hey everyone, hope you're doing really well. Well, it looks like a bit of a bromance is going in there between Trump and Putin. Who would have thought? Now, the king of the north and king of the south, prophecy of Daniel, looking a bit shaky, isn't it? Because that prophecy is talking about them being in opposition to each other, which seemed to be the case for so long. But Trump has just got hold of the rule book, ripped it up, and delivered a new set of rules, his rules. But as a theologian, as somebody that's followed the scriptures, the Daniel prophecy is looking pretty not accurate. Not so accurate. So what's going on? What could be happening? What kind of illusion is this that Trump and Putin in some kind of close bond friendship, if that's what it is? Or is it a mutual admiration society that they both belong to, where they can complement each other thus far? Well, I wonder if this is all supposed to happen in some way. It's almost like you're living in the land of confusion in these last days. Now, I've always said this, and I will always hold to this particular thought, that only God has all the answers all of the time. And we have some answers some of the time. And quite a lot of us, all of us in fact, have to guess what's going on. And that includes all the top YouTube evangelists out there. All of them. They don't have all the answers. Because nobody could foresee this friendship developing. Even if you cast your mind back 4 years ago where they tried, I'm talking about the Democrat Party now, and they tried to insinuate that Trump and Putin were hand in hand in some way. Well, it's kind of validating those early claims. Now, love him or hate him, and a lot do hate him, and a lot do love him. So I think it proportions quite evenly with your affection for Mr. Trump. But love him or hate him, he is someone that is prepared to go against the grain. And that's what he's doing. He's thrown a spanner in the works. Now, one thing he's right about, and that is that Europe has had enough time to sit down and negotiate. And here's another fact. Boris Johnson on a Tuesday, cast your mind back, flew out in rather a hurry to scoop the peace deal, which he did spectacularly, because Ukraine and Zelensky were like that, whether to settle early. But someone had decided, and we don't know who that is, but let's just say someone in the wings on the global scene had decided that the war had to continue. Why? Because wars are profitable. We all know that. Extremely profitable. But also in a war, you can money launder and you can wash your linen. So you can do so many things in the name of war. Look at Vietnam. 50,000 young Americans gave their life for that cause. And it was only afterwards, when they started to research why Vietnam occurred, that they realised that they needn't have got involved. It was the global powers at the time deciding that that part of the world needed to be in the hands of the Americans. Probably the CIA was controlling all the narcotics that were coming out of that part of the world. Perhaps that's why it went on so long. Also, it's a good thing to consider that France was there first. I'm talking about Vietnam. France was there first. And they wanted to pull out, and the United States government said, can we take over the reins? That's how Vietnam started. Can we take over the reins? And can we financially now take the whole thing on? And that's what they did. And it was an exercise in training up an army, which they'd not really had. They had some practice with World War II in training their army, but they were not on the same par as a British army. And they knew that. They knew that if there was going to be a worldwide fighting force, they had to have a strong army. So they used it for purposes like that as well, to train up an army. But yeah, Trump, and Putin, they're I don't know. What do you think? Do you think both of them are part of a secret religion? You know, the secret religion? Well, time will tell. So I'll see you, peeps. Gotta go.